Amid global outrage over Gaza, a shocking call from Islamabad has pushed diplomacy into danger and raised fears of a deeper rupture in already strained ties. Pakistan's defense minister called Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu the worst criminal of humanity, using unusually harsh language for a sitting cabinet member. On January 8, Khawaja Asif said the United States should kidnap Netanyahu and put him on trial, directly invoking American power on live television. The remarks were made during a live interview with Pakistani media outlet GOTV, ensuring they reached a wide domestic audience in real time. Asif linked his demand to the U.S. capture of Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro, arguing that Washington had already set a precedent. The Pakistani defense minister said Washington should use the same playbook against Israel's prime minister, applying identical standards. The video quickly went viral across social media and triggered global backlash, with critics warning it could inflame tensions further. Asif said, and I quote, "Netanyahu should be the biggest wanted criminal now. U.S. should kidnap him and start proceedings in some of its court. If U.S. is a friend of humanity, it should act." Unquote. Asif went further after the host suggested Turkey as a possible destination where Netanyahu could be sent under international law. Asif said Ankara should ensure justice for what Israel has done to the Palestinians, framing it as a moral obligation. Asif even said Turkey could abduct Netanyahu under the ICC arrest warrant, using that legal basis as justification. Pakistanis are praying for it, Asif said, according to the Jerusalem Post, describing public sentiment in Pakistan. The Pakistani minister referred repeatedly to the International Criminal Court arrest warrant against Netanyahu during the interview. The ICC issued the warrant on November 21, 2024, over alleged war crimes in Gaza committed during the ongoing conflict. Charges included starvation as a method of warfare and deliberate attacks on civilians since October 2023. The warrant also cited crimes against humanity, including murder and persecution tied to the Gaza campaign. Asif said nations should enforce justice when international mechanisms fail, calling for stronger action beyond legal paperwork. On January 9, Israel's ambassador to India spoke to NDTV about Pakistan's role and rhetoric regarding the Gaza conflict. Reuven Azar rejected any Pakistani role in a future international stabilization force in Gaza once the fighting ends. Azar said Israel would only work with states it trusts in post-war Gaza, emphasizing reliability and shared values as criteria. The envoy flatly said no when asked if Israel would accept Pakistani troops as part of any peacekeeping or security mission. Azar cited Pakistan's links with terror groups as a core concern for Israel, using that as the main reason for exclusion.